Hey everybody, welcome to the Pagan Perspective. My name is Angel and I'm your Friday host, and today we're going to be talking about our funerals. Okay, I'll put the full question down below, but it's really not that long, so I'll go ahead and read it. Hello, I am currently in school studying to be a funeral director, embalmer, or slash embalmer. So of course I have to learn a lot about religious practices dealing with death and funerals. I was curious on if you have put any thought into your funeral or if your personal faith has any must-haves or whatnot. It's kind of ironic this subject's coming up because I'm doing a lot of research on death lately, primarily because I almost have like a phobia of it and it freaks me out, and I, not of dying necessarily, but being forgotten or forgetting. Anyways, that's a whole nother subject, but I have made provisions for my family financially to be able to take care of my send-off, so they're not burdened with that financially. As far as what I want, and if my spirituality has played a part in it, I do believe it has, because my spirituality connects me with the earth a tremendous amount. And my final resting place, I would like to, they have these things, I don't know if I can find the link, but basically you can have your remains, whether it's ashes or not, I can't remember, put into this container. I think it's just your ashes, and with where you can become a tree, basically. And I love trees. They're like my favorite thing of all things. And so becoming them would be super rad. So that's what I would want. That's what I want for my final resting place. As far as my, what, is before that, I do not want to be mourned. I don't want people wearing black. I don't want people all solemn and horribly sad and dreary, rainy, the whole dramatic. I don't want that. I want my life to be celebrated, and I want people to wear bright colors, and I don't want ridiculous expensive flowers. Donate, take that money and donate it to the causes I support or supported in life, because that would mean more to me than sending all these flowers that are just going to die. And I wanted my life to be celebrated because I live life. I don't really have regrets. I mean, yeah, I wish I would have done a little bit better in school, and maybe I've made a couple little choices here and there a little bit differently, but even that, I like where I am in life, so if I changed anything, I might not end up here. So I want people to celebrate that I don't have regrets. I lived life and I did what I wanted to do. I loved who I wanted to love. I moved where I wanted to move, and I'm happy, and I want people to celebrate that, because that's worth celebrating. And if you live your life at all like that, when you go, it shouldn't be mournful. I mean, people will be sad, but it shouldn't be this horrible, dreary thing that, you left this world. Hopefully you left it better being in it. That's my hope, anyways, that I did when I go. Man, this is a hard subject for me. But I think my beliefs have played a part into the decisions I made for how I will be sent off, if you will. I think they've played a huge part in it, and I don't want to have a funeral in a funeral home or in a church, and I don't want any biblical things read or any poetry maybe, or sayings that I loved, or stories, people telling stories, situations that they experienced with me, and share it with other people that were in my life that may not know them. That's what I would want. I want it to be like that. As happy as it can be when somebody dies, but now I'm starting to ramble. So, yes, my path has played a part in my decisions of how I will leave this place and be in a tree. That's what I want to do. I want to be a tree. If my husband or whoever is around whenever this happens wants to separate my ashes and keep some with them, that's cool too. Whatever. I don't think it's sacrilegious, at least not to me, to separate it out. But I want to be a tree. And I want people to celebrate my life and share their life with me, with each other. Yeah, that's what I would want. So, okay, that's all. I hope that answered the question. This is probably not the easiest, ironically, not the easiest subject for some people. For me, especially, I know I'm one of those people that it's not easy to talk about. And, but it's cool. It's cool to make you think about things like that. And I'm interested, actually, in what everybody else is going to say about this, and how their spirituality has affected their decision on how they'll be going off to the sunset. So, thank you so much for the question, and until next week, I hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you next time. Blessed be. Bye.